Well, then, you are in luck, Relic, because we're going to kick this off right now. Because I am Storm of Iron, and this is my Assassin's Creed Valhalla playthrough. And I hope everybody's good tonight. What's going on? How's everything going? I actually got slightly distracted because I was flying the Raven around, and I realized, oddly enough, and hadn't really thought about it before, but if we look at the map and we see these couple of things that have been revealed over here, it's kind of close by. Turns out you can take the Raven and fly close enough to discover the things. So we are continuing on our Winchester pledge arc, or quest, or whatever the hell it is. We were supposed to report to Goodwin, but you know what? There's some treasure right here. That's got treasure written all over it. And you know how I can't resist treasure. Because I'm a fiendish treasure glutton. So that's what we're gonna do. We should probably mark it because then we won't be able to see. And then there was a cairn and a flighting guy, and I was like, wait a minute, I should actually probably kick off the stream. Relic, that's good to hear. And as always, I certainly appreciate that you have joined us. That you're enjoying watching along and checking things out. Just watching the gameplay and listening to me carry on like a total goon. Oh, we definitely want all the treasure. You get that right. I mean, we don't just want all the treasure, we need all the treasure. I don't know why we need it. I don't even know what the end goal of this treasure is. But there's treasure, and we are going to find it. We're almost like the Indiana Jones of the Viking world. We're Indiana Eivor, or Eivor Jones, or however you want to call it. And I mean, like every good archaeologist that takes after Dr. Jones, we destroy and shatter pieces of history that can never be replaced, and loot, plunder, and pillage. Because if you really think about it, yeah, sure, Indiana Jones is supposed to be an archaeologist. An archaeologist is supposed to preserve history. Well, yeah, a little bit like that too. I mean, I probably have a treasure cave somewhere that's just loaded with all manner of stuff. Okay. What did we discover? Red Lichen Cavern. Alright, I'm actually going to change my weapons because I should change them back. All right. So this is the Red Lichen Cavern, and there just happens to be a nudger. There's another. There is another. I can't talk today for some reason. Reddish, mossy scroll. Our bannermen have fallen. We need more banners. The Danes take them and use them as sails for their fast ships. Without banners that smell of the cave's blessed red lichen, warriors are not as battle-ready. It is the blood of Christ that curdles below the earth, and when it is on our banners, we take the heathen to war with the power of God. A brother working under the tutelage of St. Hades' cult. Okay, interesting. Whoa. Yeah. That's some red lichen. That is most assuredly some red lichen. I don't know why. Yeah, well, exactly. I do like being able to have the heads of the legendary animals in the longhouse. I mean, that's pretty cool. What's up here? I don't know what all this is. But, interesting. I don't need to... This better not turn out to be anything like Stephen King's Dreamcatcher, where the red lichen grows everywhere and it releases weird mossy stuff and hallucinations and all that. That was a bizarre movie. That was a really, really strange movie. I mean, it's not that it was... Well, I can't even say that. I was going to say it's not that it was bad, but it's pretty close to being bad, so... Let's see. Which... Okay, I think I gotta go this way. I think this is the way that I am going. Oh. Whoa. Well, that's neither friendly nor fun. Yeah. You know what? I was just reading an article about the making of DuckTales, the 1988 or 89 Nintendo game, and how it was like a cultural milestone for Disney and their in-house video game department, oddly enough. And it was very interesting how Disney actually went about being very protective of their intellectual properties, and they were like they were on the pulse of what they wanted.
Smells like a trap.
With their video games. Wait, is that right? Did we do the right thing here? That game was fantastic, and I have to say that the soundtrack for an 8-bit game was unbelievably good. Like, that was one of... Oh, crap, where are we going here? We jumped off somewhere. That was one of the best 8-bit soundtracks that you could listen to at the time in any capacity. I'm supposed to be going somewhere. And I don't know if it is up there, which is where I was supposed to go. Yeah, because this is the way we came through. Okay. Alright. Yep. Across here, over here, up and around. Yeah, the moon level was definitely the best. Okay, yep. Crawl across. Don't asphyxiate upon the noxious gases of the red lichen mossy cavern. But yeah, 8-bit music is some pretty cool stuff, to be absolutely 100% perfectly honest.
Something is not right. What surprises await me this time?
Alright, so what does this say? The Mantle of Arthur of Cornwall. A legend's mantle awaits you, but death is silent and hides in clouds. Only fire can cleanse. Okay. So this means...
Need to be careful here.
only fire can cleanse. Whoa! It did. I had no idea. No. Which way are we going here? Yes.
Easy now.
Yep, it is fantastic music. Red Lichen Cavern. One more skill point. Oops. Damn. Look at this. Is this a convenient way out? Or was this just the way out?
Need to be careful here.
Down.
Smells
Keep
like
going,
a trap.
Eivor. Keep going. Okay. All right.
Need to be careful here.
Ouch. Yeah. Well, another Disney great was the Disney's Rescue Rangers. That was also another fantastic game. Okay. Oh, none of this. How do we get out of here? Is this the way out? Okay. We'll take it. And exit we shall. There were some really fantastic, solid games on the Nintendo. The original Nintendo. That was a great system. That was a fantastic system.
What happened here? And what befell the driver?
Tournament invitation. You are hereby invited to the annual bear fighting tournament. Bring your finest bears and compete for the title of Bear Master. Oh, that is a bear.
There's a bear in here who wants to eat my face. I would quite like it to use the front side of your blade. Be gentle. Did you kill it? You weren't supposed to actually kill it. Get in here now. I want a word with you.
Well, why wasn't I supposed to kill it?
Your gratitude is touching.
Gratitude? That was my prize-fighting bear you killed. How am I supposed to make my living now?
It is thanks to me that you are living at all.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. Please accept my eternal loyalty for condemning me
Well, this
to
guy's a jerk.
abject poverty.
You know, something tells me that
I should teach you some manners.
I'm
You
going to
can
teach
take
him
your
some manners.
and shove 'em where Odin can't see. Let's do this, you filthy Dane. Accept your weird.
Stilling that bitter tongue was a service to all.
Well, that was unique and interesting. I liked the Sega Genesis. That was another great system. But, you know, Darkwing Duck, Disney's Rescue Rangers, just so many great, you know, early Disney intellectual properties. Oops. All right. Go this way, because there is a flighting to be done. See, what I need to find, though, is the other two sisters of Larion. And I mean, I've basically uncovered the majority of the map. Like, just uncovered it, but I have so much that's still on here. Like, I mean, what is this stuff? What is this thing? I mean, there's a raid to be done there. All of these white dots are something. And I need to figure out what the hell all of this stuff is. And if one of these locations happens to be hiding one of the daughters of Larion, or it could be really anything. Because where was it? The other one was right over here. And, I mean, you can't even tell by the map. I mean, granted, yeah, somebody took this really wild picture. Oh, Tailspin was a great game, and that was a great cartoon. Yeah, you can't even tell that right there. Like, I mean, yeah, pictures have been taken. I mean, that's, you know, crappy one of mine. But you can't really... You can't tell. Like, that's what I'm... Oh, wait a minute. Alright, so that does stay on there. Whoa. Yeah, I really wonder where... Like, what's that? Like, what could that possibly be over here? Maybe we'll check that out. But not right this second. We'll go engage with this dude in a war of words. And we'll see where that takes us. And there are some chickens around here, which I don't want to get into fisticuffs with. See? See, look at his belt. See the knife? How it hangs on his belt? And it's got the...
I watched you on your approach. How must it feel not to carry the weight of years?
I am not a child.
Yet I see in you a child's blissful ignorance of the world's darkest truths. A fool.
You gathered all this from a glance?
Well, this guy's kind of a jerk.
I am wise. Perhaps you will learn better through flighting. I will challenge you.
All right, I will accept this guy's flighting. Okay, so it's funny that you mention gargoyles. I met the guy who actually designed the Gargoyles toy line, and he is a sculptor and an artist out of Providence, Rhode Island. I actually have several pieces that he made, and they're all like little mini bust statues and stuff like that. I've got H.P. Lovecraft, I've got Edgar Allan Poe, I've got Vincent Price, and I was really looking for, I think he had a really cool Christopher Lee, which I would have picked up, but, I mean, everything sort of went bust last year, so there was no conventions, and he typically stays local, so it would have been very easy to get some really, really cool stuff from him, and I'm trying to think of his name right now, and it escapes me. Maybe it's on one of the statues. Hold on a second here. Oh, Lawrence. His name is Lawrence Ellig. Unbelievably nice guy. Super, super nice guy. Let's put that back. But, Sega Genesis, and yeah, they had some really great,
And I will place a wager on it.
great games. And they did quite a bit
Here's
with
my
what they
bet.
had for
You
technology.
may begin.
Eternal
You're
Champions,
savage,
that was awesome.
uncouth, and care little for life. Like the rest of your kind, you breed misery and strife. Both your hands bear the blood of 1,000 dead men.
$1,000's a pittance. It's closer to 10.
Not the worst. It's a shame you're so calloused by warfare and pain. That you'll joke about death and treat life with disdain. Is it worth it? The killing, the torture, the slaves.
It is not mine to judge, only fill up the graves.
That was fine. Yes, your avarice means that you'll just never see that this war will not grant immortality. You have one life to live, so why throw it away?
Ooh, that's a good, to ensure that I'll sit in Valhalla one day.
To ensure that I'll sit in Valhalla one day.
Enough! I've heard more than my fill of your cruelty. Take your winnings. May spending them bring you fleeting joy.
I promise it will.
All right. There we go. Oh, and apparently we have 5 more skill points to spend. And I don't know what I'm going to spend them on. So, just kind of spend them on whatever we see around here. That. What else? Oh, here we go. Here's some stuff. Fascination damage, ability damage, predator bow, or headshot damage. Headshot damage sounds good enough. So we are at 382 power, which is actually really, really fantastic. So, let's see. Alright, where did I want to go? I wanted to go... There was something fishy over here. It was along a coastline. Not Grimsby. Yes. Whatever this is. So we'll go to Wiki. And then... Oh, Earthworm Jim. That was a great one. How about... Hear me out on this one. Toe Jam and Earl. That was a classic game. Forget which console that came out on originally, but I think it was Sega. But wasn't Sega Genesis? That was one of the early, the claymation combat game, and Sega had. Was it Sega that came out with Mortal Kombat first, or was that the first PlayStation? No, that was a cartridge. That was definitely on a cartridge, so it wasn't on a disc. Yeah. I think it was. I think it was on the Sega Genesis. All right. So from here, let's go find out what this little guy is. I don't even remember. I don't even remember what was here. What's this? Village Proclamation. Hearken, all and sundry, let it be known that Moira, the healer, is a soothsayer, a Jezebel with a cunning tongue, who lies with heathens and serve pagan lords. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Okay, now I remember where I was. This was for the Halfton arc. Because this is her house, and that's where... Oops. I broke the well. My bad. They had a PlayStation 4 release? I did not remember this. Or catch this. Maybe I did. It was just one of those things. Alright, what is this up here? What? Okay. See, this is the type of stuff that I was looking for.
My weapons are polished and prepared, if you wish to dance. Though I hope you have bathed recently.
All right. See, because the Drenger are another who we were looking for. Oh. What's this? What did I just pick up? Seer scheme. A sail. Ooh. Ooh. That looks cool. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Warrior. You keep this estate.
I do. I'm Gottfried Fairrobe, celebrated Drengr of the great heathen army, trusted golden helm of Ragnar Lothbrok. I intend a clean and honorable battle as my days grow old and rotten. I wish to keep myself dignified in my death rattle.
Your upkeep is impressive.
My war garments are unblemished, well-groomed and pristine. Ragnar taught me self-respect when we summoned here.
A clean conscience, unblemished oaths, and immaculate loyalty are of higher value than any well-dusted piece of armor.
A resonant thought. Now, will you oblige me? An honorable and clean battle is all I ask for now.
May Odin
Absolutely.
visit us in this dance. Let us fight. Prepare your garb for a last drenching of raven wine.
My battle irons are in prime condition.
This guy's fast for
Othin, take this soul!
Immaculate strike! Such precision!
Oh, he's got a hammer. Hammer and shield. And he keeps swapping off to the
Torch, give me strength!
Weapons are dulled and impure. I shall only use the sharp and aseptic. Only the purest.
Are we good?
My wounds bleed clean. Thank you for this last song of well-wrought iron and immaculate blows.
Go to your shining, flawless victory. Farewell, honorable Drenga.
Okay, that was very interesting. Because the first and only other Drenger that I ran into was on Hadrian's Wall. And the dude was a lunatic and a crazy person and needed to be put down like a rabid dog. So that was interesting. Right. If there's anything... Well, that was 2 more skill points, but... Blunt, joint, rune, weapon rune. This guy's got a really nice house. Opal. This guy has a really, really nice house, and I kind of wish I could stay here. I mean, it's well stocked. Nice architecture. Aesthetics. A pool. Statuary. I mean, yeah, this is a nice place. Alright. Oh, there's a dude over there. Let's go find that dude and see what other mysteries he can tell us about. And we've got some other stuff over there. We can figure out what that is. Oh, let's use the bridge like civilized folk and not just simply storm across the water. Hello, good traveler.
Well met.
Well met.
Information. I have it. Do you need it?
I know, right?
Worth a little silver, I assure you.
So, while I like
Yes, all
the
right.
settlement building and expansion, there's no real,
Look here. This spot I'll mark on your map. A place I know.
there's no real, like, rhyme or reason. You have no control over it, effectively. Alright, so... I don't think this guy marked off anything on my map. There's that there. Ooh, there's still all this gold over there. Whatever that is. Whatever that is, there's whatever this is. I mean, there's so much stuff that it... Ah, God. Yeah, I liked building the houses in Skyrim, and while you didn't have the greatest amount, like, it wasn't completely up to you to you know, you couldn't exactly change the floor plan, but you could change what the rooms were, and you could put what you wanted in the rooms. Alright, so that's just... Oh, and a key. Alright, let's go find out what's over here then. And we shall claim it as our own. What's, Oh, that's a wolf. So, Skyrim had... Yeah, I like the houses in Skyrim. You could only buy the property for whatever sum of gold it was. And it was only, I think, what, 3 houses? And that was the Hearthfire. That was the Hearthfire expansion. Yeah, Hearthfire expansion was a great expansion. And the biggest issue I have... Battered note. Eramund, my son, they raided the village, but your mother and I fled to safety. Our family heirloom is secure, and we are hiding in the ruins. Meet us there when you find this. Then we shall all find succor in Jorvik. No, apparently we didn't, I guess. So, Skyrim wasn't bad when it came to... Alright, so that's logged. Where are the keys? I'm excited about that whole, like, being an archaeologist thing. Here I am shattering history with hammers and axes. So, there's that. Alright. So that is down there, but how the hell do I get to it? No, you don't. So for as much as I didn't like Fallout 4, it had some of the better settlement creation than a lot of the other games did. Like, you could legitimately design your settlement from the ground up, doing anything you possibly wanted to do in its design and creation. And they kept on releasing expansion after expansion that added more stuff and more stuff and more stuff to mechanize it, or like do all kinds of weird stuff with it. What else is... Oh, it's a bear. Okay. And then I still have to find a way to get into the damn chest. Oh boy. Nope, nope, nope. Ouch. Come on, stand up. Okay. Brown bear fur. I think I need brown bear fur. I can't remember if I need brown bear fur or not. Yeah, the thing is with me, I come from a console gaming background and never really had the opportunity to play any of the other games on or in the series. So, alright, how the hell do I get in this damn place? let's kind of survey things from up here. What is this? An opal. Oh, I see now. Okay, I gotcha. So, Skyrim, for me, was the first really accessible Elder Scrolls game. Ginger Snaps, it is so nice to see you pop by. And even better to see you join the conversation. Because we're all about console gaming here. Or at least I'm all about console gaming here. That's just me. This is just my thing. Because, you know, seeing as how Eivor right here is running around on a console. PlayStation's, you know, to be specific. No, down. Drop down, Eivor. But, yeah, Skyrim was my first actual real introduction to the Elder Scrolls games. And I think I had, yeah, because that was PlayStation 3 when they released it, and then they re-released it as the, like the compilation disc, or the compilation game on the PlayStation 4. You know, you could probably score a PlayStation 4 Pro or the equivalent Xbox for realistically short money right about now. Did they get released before or after Skyrim? Like, how did that release go? I still have my PlayStation 3 and all of the games that went with it. I never wanted to get rid of any of the games. Okay, here's one. Here's one that is, you know, I absolutely, I want one of the new, I want a PlayStation 5. That's what I want to get. Okay, so we're gonna take a little look-see around the landscape here, and we're gonna try to find a place that looks like it might have any neat stuff around it. Like, see, that's suspect right there. It's got some ruins. There's some stuff going on. Let's see. That's got some stuff happening right over there. Then there's something like this, which I think there's, yeah, right here. I can go right here. Yeah, the backwards compatibility is a thing that seems to be happening more on this generation, like the newest generation of consoles. Ooh, and whatever this is right here. So we're all the way over there. Abandoned library is right there. You know, there's this stuff, and I want to find the stuff. So here's one that's going to kind of, you know what? This is kind of fogged up right here. So why don't, where are we right now? We're right here. Is there anything else close by where we are other than right here? No. We'll find out what this is. We'll go right here, we'll find out what that is. Oops. Okay. Yeah, see, I wasn't really sure because I had never really played any of the Elder Scrolls games, but I had played the Fallout games. Fallout New Vegas was my introduction to the Fallout series. I played Fallout New Vegas, and then I played Fallout 3? That was the one set in Washington. Fallout New Vegas was, I think, better than Fallout 3. And I really enjoyed the upgrade system. Any game that allows you to upgrade weapons and modify stuff is one of I love that feature in a video game. That is something that I absolutely have to have, which is probably oddly enough why Call of Duty Black Ops, not Black Ops, Call of Duty Cold War, the one I'm currently grinding away right now, and I haven't even touched the storyline. Like the storyline, the plot, the single player campaign, most likely I could not be bothered with. I was given, what was it, Call of Duty World War II, and I played the hell out of the multiplayer in Call of Duty World War II, but I never actually really played any of the campaign. Like, I played a tiny bit of the campaign, but that was about it. Alright, so what's this over here? This is a bandit camp over here.
This area is off limits.
Shit! Make them bleed!
Ah! What the hell?
Put some fletchings in the dog! Suffer!
Boom. I was just assaulted by an elk or a deer there. That was, very strange and very odd. Is there... Is there something here? Oddly enough, I don't know what's... Okay. Juju beans. What up? Alright, watch me,
No escaping me that way!
Okay. Is there any irony lost in the fact that I'm murdering the murderer? Like, I totally just straight up assassinated him. That's kind of comedy to me right there. I think there's supposedly something here. I don't know what the hell's going on, though. I like the, yeah. With Call of Duty Cold War, being able to modify the weapons to exactly how I want to use them is fantastic. It is one of the best things. Alright, so there's this little wolf here in that cage. How about... Ah, that backfired. No. That backfired. No. And now I'm on fire. Oh, that's another... that also blew up. And there's more firing spreading.
That burns!
Oh, this is awful. That was the worst of ideas. I don't know. So... yeah. Nothing else in here. What? I don't understand why there's a marker here that I should be doing something. When obviously there is nothing. That's slightly... There was a bear. I thought there was a bear. Well, I mean, at least that was brown bear fur. That's something, I guess. See, and the music changed. There's something going on. What the hell am I missing? There's nothing down below. There's nothing... You know what? That's annoying. Alright, next location. Well, that made some weird noises. You know what? How about we just go and we continue to push on with the storyline? But first, let's go here. I have an idea. I have a little bit of an idea anyways. It is a small but insightful idea. I will go to this one particular watchtower, and then we will send up the Raven and have him fly around, as exciting as that is, and discover what these locations hold. It could be lunch meat. It could be peaches. We'll never know. Hey, don't laugh. I bought a crate of ramen. Well, not really a crate, but like a case. I think it's 24 individual packets of roast beef ramen. And boy, I gotta tell you, that's exciting to me nowadays. Because once upon a time, you couldn't really get too much in the way of ramen, or you couldn't get anything. Okay, so, here is the idea. Let us fly to this location, and then we head...
What do you see, Sunan?
Then we head west? Right, where did I just mark the map? Okay, so that's where I've marked the map. Yeah, see? Be jealous of my ramen. How do you like your ramen? Also, which particular flavor of ramen do you like? Out of simply doing stock ramen, I am more of a beef ramen type guy, type fellow, type person. But the roast beef ramen is very good as well. Okay, so here's how this goes. So we're going to fly over to this point right here. And I think this is just like a convenient way of checking out all of this stuff. So then we go and we see what's over here. Alright. Okay, so that's that. And then we go... west? Did I screw this up already? No, okay. Then we go here. And here. And then we'll even go further over this way and find out what this stuff is, because that's got to be some neat stuff over there, too. Oh, and there's a key right there. So let's go find out what's going on over here. Cheese ramen. I don't think I've heard of cheese ramen. Not that I'm opposed to it. I like cheese and everything. Alright, so... that looks like some kind of burial mound. And then there's another thing there. Okay. We'll find out what this also is over here. Okay, so this is actually very convenient. Oh, that's a, That's a bad thing. That's a cursed doodad thingamajigger. Cursed yeah. A cursed who's-a-me what's-it. What is it in the cup ones that cause your food allergy. We'll go there, and then we'll fly over here. So we'll check out this stuff. Also, where the... Oh, right there. Okay. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff over here. Can we not discover what this is? Come on, bird, get your act together. Figure out what that stuff is in there. Fly into the house. Or something, I don't know. Okay, so that's not working, so we'll go to the next target. Ah, that's right. Hey, this is pretty cool over here. Kind of a neat place. I could take a dive off that thing. Land in the water. I probably have at some point in time. I really like chicken yakisoba. What is this? That guy has a key. Where is, Alright, seeing as how I've totally lost my bearings again. And I'm apparently horrible at flying a raven. That's another key. Oh, okay. What is this over here? Identify what this stuff is. Oh, apparently we can't get the raven close enough to figure out what the stuff is. Which defeats the purpose of sending the raven out in the first place. So I kind of feel a little bit like an idiot. And what's this over here? Oh. That's a little, little doodad, little, tattoo thing. Yeah, there was this, this great noodle place that had fantastic yakisoba, and then they sold out. And now they are not the same noodle place. Whoa. That's awful, dude. I am very sorry to hear that. Oh, hey, there's a guy I could kill right there. Alright, so, enough of my prattling on like an idiot about different locations here. I am going back to Winchester, and let's see what is going on. Yeah, the really sad thing about the noodle place was they sold the establishment. It's now called like a different noodle place, and then they took away all of the cool things on the menu that me and a coworker would get all the time. There was like the spicy chicken thing that he would get. I would get the yakisoba or the drunken noodles, and they had a couple of ramen dishes. They have none of that stuff anymore. It is all gone. And it saddens me greatly when food is taken away. When food vanishes like that. I like food way too much. Adulting. Doing dishes. Who does that? That's why if you always use like disposable stuff, you just doing the dishes is just simply throwing them out. Hold on while I slam dunk my chinette into the trash can. Thank you very much. Okay, so we want to go... we want to go down first. Okay, there it is. Sploosh. Alright. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to knock that dude over. Totally by accident. Oh yes, I'm gonna be an adulty person and I'm gonna go wash me dishes. I'm gonna scrub, scrub, scrub and even put them in the dishwasher. Look at all them scrubbing bubbles. Doing their job on the dishes. Alright. Besides that, let's hit the story.
Eivor!
Whoa, that was a weird head thing.
hides when she's tired.
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I've been called worse.
Be thou hail, Ealdor. That's Life Destroyer in our dialect.
Life
I
Destroyer.
sat easy with my kinsbane, old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now.
For now.
If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
I could use someone like you in my settlement, with ink on his fingers and a sense of honor.
That's too bad
I
because
would
mushrooms
love
are
to
actually
devote
really
myself
good.
to the study and practice of the law. There is a weariness in war I wish I could shake off.
Impossible. Even in death, our battles will rage on. It is the way of things.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I do not believe it. Too much theater in Winchester. Overwrought prayers and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger.
Interesting.
Whether you find or make a corpse, meet me at the Witten with your report.
Attend the bishop's funeral. Okay. That shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, I like a good, like a bacon and mushroom pizza, or like pepperoni and mushroom. It used to be my go-to pizza for the longest time. Pepperoni and mushroom. That was the way of things. How about evasion? And then perhaps light shield. Couple more things here and there. We are at 384 power. So we are well on our way to pretty much being unstoppable. Past the guards. Don't want to deal with them because I don't want to murder everybody. Alright, so we will attend the funeral of the bishop. What's this over here? There's the thing. What is it? Ah, okay. It's up there. It's not a tattoo. Or something. funeral for a bishop.
If the
Saint
bishop is
Stephen's
worm
Church.
meal, then here should be the proof.
Investigate the funeral. This guy looks kind of shady over here. Also, he's got a horrible haircut.
A stranger comes to Wember.
You do not mourn like they do.
Wember is always here, helping the sleeping, singing to them, so they are not frightened before they meet God.
The sleeping? You mean the dead?
Wember helps the monks. Dig, dig, dig.
You dig the graves. Did you bury Aelfirth?
Have you seen Layoff? My poor friend. Poor Layoff.
Leof, what happened to him?
Sleeping? Sleeping like my dog when I hugged him too hard.
Someone heard Leof.
Yes, yes. And
This is weird.
while he slept, they stole his face.
What? I'm gonna have to take a stab in the dark and say that the guy that we think is dead isn't really dead.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Makes no odds to me. But I'm sorry for Harriet. She cared so much for him. More than a sister should.
Lord grant my brother Aelfir eternal bliss, where joy endures for all those beloved of God.
Did you know Bishop Aelfirth?
Barely. But can you still smell the burned flesh? It's rife across the whole graveyard.
Why would there be burned
Only
flesh?
his head and neck are burned. Is this what Wemper meant? That they stole his friend's face? And this corpse's build is slight, frail. Goodwin said Aelfirth was a brute.
Huh. Who's this guy? He looks shady.
Are you the bishop's family?
God, no. Just here to make sure that impious bastard is actually dead. He bedded my
Impious.
wife, the randy bastard.
Okay. How about this one?
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of your brother's death?
Have you no shame? Leave me.
I know the burden you bear. Such a weight of sin you have taken on, and all for your brother's sake. I know he lives.
No, He said it was for the good of all. I am his loyal sister, and I tell you, he is dead. You hear me? Dead. Leave me alone. I cannot betray my brother. Guards, protect me.
Whoa.
Won't let us lose.
Beat the guard. Beat to the bishop's sister. Because she's being shady. Hello, shady person. Talk
Why
time.
will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this cat and mouse. Where's your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now, but he will make himself flesh once more at the Witten. And Alfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Alfred.
Regicide? No. The king will step aside and Aelfirth will lead us all, risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool.
All right. So, the Sikhs is who? Aelfirth. All right. See if he has anything new to say.
It's you. Did you find dear Layoff? It is lonely without him.
I'm sorry, Wimber. I think someone killed your friend.
Then I will sing a sad song, for he was the only one who ever cared for me. May angels welcome him.
Yeah, we'll leave him to his song. Okay, so now we need to find and assassinate the Sikhs. He's this way. So we will go this way. Ever onward, ever upward. With plenty of tasty murder. Anything in here? Anything of note?
It's Bern shall the bring on must spit this Marion. If take
Alright.
one, these you look at it.
Ha! There is my target. Oh well.
In the past, Anglo-Saxons prospered.
The Sikhs must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Alfred.
Not priest, clerk, or abbot can turn the letter of their sermons from Latin to English. And how can we understand God's words if they are not spoken in our tongue? Aelfirth is dead, and we mourn him. But the foul deeds of the unrighteous are sown among our holy deeds, like cockles and tare in a field of wheat. Education, wisdom, enlightened thought. This will raise us above the sins of our fathers. These I will demand of the next Bishop of Winchester. And so we meet to discuss all worthy and choose the man who will shepherd our flock.
The king is mine!
Kill us all! God save us!
Why do you defend this tiny town? Enough, you scheming cur!
Greater men than you have died on my sword.
I guess we found it.
Interesting move. Meet your god.
My bad. I didn't mean to kill the civilian. We've got business to attend to. Anybody else? Good. Oh boy. That had to have been interesting. So here we
How
are.
sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter. I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God watches over you. Then your people came. And God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat. God watched all, and I hated him.
It may be Alfred's god was
Interesting.
testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's god is weak. Yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles. I am the wolf in lamb's wool.
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy path to walk. A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Aelfirth will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
An irony not lost on me, Alfred.
My king, we'll go by back streets to the Old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
Aelfirth, my love! No! Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He was not a Christian. He abhorred your god.
But why strike him down? Have you no compassion for good men?
We
He
both
was not
have
a
more
good
questions
man.
than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness, but this damned order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.
All right. Find the Order's temple. Oh. Note taken from the Sikhs. Order clues. Let's see what that is and what that gives us. Maybe it's under the inventory? I'm not sure. So let's go down to quest items. Trade goods, quest items. Quill's manifesto. Willem's pouch. Yeah, so I don't think it's here. Turnip. What is the Quill's manifesto? We are slowly but surely rooting them out. The dart, anvil, the lathe, the sickle, the oil, the bell, the rake, the leer, the vice, Volke, Gorm, the father. We'll find them.
Queenie bring us to Elche and Wulan to Al.
Huh?
Guess I didn't need to go in here.
Shit, flulich! What is? Where is?
There's gold up there. Oh, I can go on. And there it is. Okay. Nothing else in here but to go up. Oh, apparently there was a snake hiding under there, which I was not aware of. Okay. So. Oh, okay. I see. We gotta move this over to the wall so that we might be a thing to climb up upon. Yep. There we go. What did you do, Ray? More tungsten, because I'm probably running low. Tell me of this terrible thing. Tell us a story of these terrible deeds that you have wrought. Okay. Anything else around here? We're gonna have to say vitamin no. Alright. So... What? This sounds bizarre, and yet I have a certain morbid curiosity for where you're going with this. Anything? Okay, so it's all the way over there. This one. I don't like the looks of you, sir. I mean, you know, things happen. Things happen. Okay, so now we shall enter. We shall enter the lion's den, the bishop's residence. Oh, there's some gear over there. Okay. I like gear. Whatever that is over there. Something's over there. Nope, climb, please. Thank you. Something is over here. Oh.
If Aelfir's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins.
Okay. So. Alright, you can do that. I will allow it. First of all, I want to find out what this piece of gear is in there. I must know these things. Oh, there's a thing down below. And it's a treasure hoard map that's... I like anything if it sounds good, but that's just me, and I have some weird tastes. Okay, let's get us inside this particular domicile, of which I cannot find an entrance. Good night. Fare thee well. So that's up there, so we're gonna go up.
Must be blocked from the other side.
And that door is barred from the outside. Up from here. I'm very close to just throwing it in. And hey, Mackie, how are you doing? Oh, I can go over here. Okay. I was very close to throwing it in and just going full-on murder hobo. Well, you know. Yeah, there is the possibility of going full-on murder hobo. Alright, so... How come I cannot get in over here? Now I have to find my way around there. Of course. What's this? Oh, it's the thing. Treasure hoard map collected. Let's see which treasure hoard map this is. I'm doing quite well at the moment. I'm in Winchester. I'm not sure how far you've gotten, but I've got like all kinds of stuff going on. Alright, scroll down to find the treasure hoard maps. Winchester Bishopric hoard map? What the hell is this? An island, 2 halves. Take a look at the map and see if... I don't know, man. Let's, Oh, I don't know. You really do have to catch back up again. Alright, do we have anything else up here? Ow. Oh, what's this? Alright. Thane's cloak. Okay. Alright, that's a thing I was waiting for. What's this? Read. Insane ranting. This steel shroud, battered and broken, worthless, but more valuable to me than 1,000 silver coins. I tore it from the carcass of a long-dead king, he who held back the fire that spread from sea to sea. He beat back the invasion, shot the crows from the sky. Can I do the same? It hums to me, but I cannot hear the melody. Alright. Oh wait, there's... Yeah, there is that. That is a thing that I do. So, where is the... What is that? Wait, hold on. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Okay. So it's not the one we're looking at. Yeah, so it's definitely... This is how things go for sure. Like, this game I will only play if I am able to stream. Just because I wanted to do a complete and total, you know, this is my reaction to everything that occurs in this game. So I only stream this game exclusively when I play. And I apparently wound up outside here, and I don't know how I did that. Also, no spoilers, no checking guides, no nothing. Alright, I totally missed the door. to the place that I was trying to go.
To hell with you! Take your last breath! Be watching to
There we go. We will call that dealt with. Alright, so... that's the bridge across that I wanted to... No. Wait a minute. Yeah. Alright, I think I figured it out. I came in from the wrong angle. So we'll loop back over this way so I can reorient myself and... what is this? Okay, now I see. Alright. Because there was a doorway I was supposed to go through, but... totally missed it. So, I play this game exclusively on stream because this is totally my jam. Like, this game is just, this is my thing. Oh, I can't wait for Waylon to start playing his Resident Evil in VR because that's going to be fantastic. So, for in the meantime, when I'm not playing this game, what I do is I play Call of Duty Cold War, which is cross-generation, cross-platform. So all of my friends who have an Xbox, all of my friends who have a PC and have Call of Duty Black Ops, or not Black Ops, I don't care about I've Call of Duty Cold War. It is definitively set in the 80s. It is 1984. Completely, utterly, and very much in your face. From the aesthetics to the music to the menu music, it is fantastic. Where am I going? I don't know. I'm just kind of strolling around. Just, you know, checking out abandoned tunnels in somebody's house. That's what I'm doing. So they're all above me. As above, so below. You know, Mass Effect was a game that I never actually played, oddly enough. I never played a single Mass Effect game. I had plenty of friends.
The door to Aelfir's secrets.
Who were super into Mass Effect. Like, super into Mass Effect. Like, Mass Effect everything. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. This is gonna be like a crypt. Dead things, Mikey. Dead things. Yeah, I know. I know. I figured you'd say that. An unsealed letter. The mark is Alfred, a withered sprig from his father's trunk. We should have seen it earlier. Someone calling himself a poor soldier is colluding with our king and feeding him names. London and Erferwick have already fallen to this treacherous rat. Burn the king to ash before he reaches the roots. The instrument. That was BioWare, right? BioWare did... Wait a minute. Because I have to check now. So, Mass Effect is... Yeah, okay. So Mass Effect is BioWare, and the thing about BioWare is that they came out with Anthem. Anthem is the biggest, most colossal train wreck of a video game release I think I have ever seen, ever. And I have played a lot of video games. If you've ever read anything about Anthem, Kotaku has a fantastic article on it.
The other side must be barred.
About what went wrong. And basically, it was just expected that the game would come together. It was... Oof. It was... did you read any of the articles? There was... okay, hold on. Time out. So... I actually pre-ordered Anthem. I wanted it to be really, really good. So, this is the article. And this article is absolutely worth reading. It's a long article, but it covers so much. And it's more than simply EA got involved. It is BioWare totally screwed the pooch and didn't know what they were doing. Which is unfortunate because of the games that they released that were really, really damn good. What do you got here? So why do I need a... carry one of these bad boys around here. Do what? Oh, okay. We'll put that down there. Maybe we'll simply do that because we don't want to... we've already lit ourselves on fire. Typical. Yeah, Anthem was supposed to get like an Anthem 2.0, and they were supposed to totally, completely overhaul the game itself.
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
Fine, so we go in from this side. Okay. Great Rune of Reinforcement. Weapon rune. Fated Decree. A universal decree, writ this 870th year of the Christian Jesus. Bulwark England against outside agitators. She is our last great
Everything
fortress
they did
upon
was
this
to
earth.
undermine Alfred. She lied to me. There's nothing here of the Order. I should see Alfred for my reward.
She is our last great fortress upon this earth, but with walls not only of timber and stone, but of will, that have repelled our ancient rivals for over 4 centuries. Yet now we face a new threat, ravenous Danes, who have not yet accepted our supremacy. We must fight to turn them or eliminate them. Though embattled, our sect in Francia and Ireland stand ready for our glorious return. Be ever resolute. Though our order may diminish, our truths are eternal. The Father. Yeah, there is nothing here. Speak with Alfred. Okay. This is weird. Just a weird series of rooms and such. Yeah, Patrick? Like SpongeBob and Patrick? Patrick Stewart? St. Patrick? Alright, so now we gotta get out of here. And now we have to go back to Alfred. And hopefully not die trying. Ah, the chickens are in the way. And a lamb. Or a goat. No, that was a sheep thing. And that was a bed of leaves. But it really is sad what happened to... What's this? I don't know what this is. Oh, that's moved, so chances are I've been down here. Or not. I don't know what this is. What is this place? Right? You know, things happen. Oh, I think I have...
Going to split you! Stop!
Yeah, I think, that guy's all done. Yeah, I think I have been down here. This is where... Yeah, okay. Yep. I was just making sure, because this is the sewers where one of the Order was hiding. We'll make our way out, and then we will make our way back to Alfred. And granted, you know what? If Alfred's right there, I'm in the sewers right now. I'm just gonna fast travel. Mandy, I'm not quite sure which Patrick you were referring to. Oh, he already is playing. Okay. So he kind of went a little bit early, it looks like. Well, just a couple minutes. So Waylon is now streaming The Matrix. Not The Matrix. We're in The Matrix. We all exist in The Matrix, believe it or not. We just don't know it yet. I'm not Patrick, though. I mean, the guy right here. This guy right here, who's got the giant bear on his head, that's Eivor. Me, I'm Storm. You're Mandy. Alright, let's see. Which way do we jump down? Is it this way? Yes, okay. We have chosen wisely. Alright, so... let's go find Alfred, who is most likely in here somewhere? Inside the door, please. Here we go. The gingers. So, You are Lord Marie.
Come forth, Eivor.
Here is far enough.
Uh-oh.
When wrongdoers came to devour my flesh, these enemies stumbled and fell.
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out, Alfred? I did exactly as we agreed.
That you did. But do not mistake necessity for friendship.
You are a man of your word, a man of God.
Indeed. By his example, I live my life. Goodwin?
Here is the only silver fit for one of your dragon boats.
Oh, come
A
on.
reminder of Christ's sacrifice and our charity.
This too I offer you. Live here among us in peace as a Christian, or die a pagan in a blood-soaked field. All you have to lose is life everlasting.
And if I choose neither?
He offers you hope, Eivor. A life of purpose, above and beyond this one. You'd be a fool to refuse.
I don't like where this is going.
Your reign will end, King of the West Saxons. Raven wings will beat until your throne crumbles to dust.
You were wrong, Goodwin. This one is beyond saving.
So... this was something.
You had your chance, damn you!
I did not want it.
So basically they wanted Eivor to convert to Christianity, escape the cathedral, city is under alert, they will attack on sight.
Damn you, Alfred.
None of you will take me.
With me, here!
Alright, so where are we gonna go anyway? You know what? Just for that. Your god abandons you, little man. Wow, all of the church bells are currently ringing. This is crazy.
I will return to Hytham and Ranwe. They will want to know what happened here.
Oh, here we go.
Work with me!
Well, it's 2 more skill points. Not that that means anything. Alright, so report to Ranvi. Man, this just got interesting. Very, very interesting. Hey, can we talk? Let's talk.
A
fellow adventurer need to know the lie of the land? My prices are competitive.
All right.
Now,
Trophy
show
earned.
me your
The
map.
enemy of my
There is
enemy.
a place here.
It is a place here. Map updated? Where's the map updated? What got updated on the map? Because it never really shows you what gets updated on the map. Nothing. Nothing is updated on the map. Man, this guy's a jerk. I want to find secrets. I wish to find all of the secrets. And yet he denies me. Alright, so tell you what. Let's go see what Ranvi has to say now. Why, hello there, and good evening. How are you? Well, I think that's your fault for really diving deep down the rabbit hole. Like, you decided to take a running leap and cannonball. You cannonballed right into that rabbit hole. Good vibes. That is fantastic to hear. We're just kind of cruising along tonight. We're doing a little bit more Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We've had our dealings with King Alfred, who has, boy, big shocker, turned out to be a scumbag. And now we're going back to our settlement to talk to Hytham. Who is over here, and then Ranvi is over there, inside the longhouse. So let's see what these guys have to say.
I cleared Winchester of the Order, yet to do so meant working with King Alfred.
Your poor fellow soldier led you to the King of Wessex? How very strange. He, or she, is toying with you, it seems.
Here. This marks fewer members of the Order.
One more gone. The world is brighter for it. As a token of my deep gratitude,
Ooh,
I want you
ability
to have
upgrade.
this.
Fire strike, nice.
There are more medallions to collect.
Okay.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
Pasta with a good white sauce is, or like pizza with whatever white sauce that is. That's some good stuff. What's this? Does that mean I should go talk to the guy collector behind? Oh, what? You don't want to talk to me now? I see how it goes. We don't want to talk to you, which is probably where... Yeah, that's where the icon was. Alright. I don't want to deal with that. So, let's go report into Ranvi and figure out what our next move is.
The Wolfka! So glad to see you.
Nice
Ranvi.
to see you.
The Order in Winchester has been wiped out, but we are no longer welcome there. My contact was none other than King Alfred himself. The Order wanted him dead, so he fought back.
Alfred. The line between friend and enemy is a porous one.
Pledge complete to Winchester. 450 silver richer. Let's see. Now what? Does Sigurd have to say?
Eivor, the time has come. Our time.
Our time for what?
My final glory awaits.
Your final glory. I fear to ask what that means.
Do I not speak plainly? My time in Midgard is done. I wish now to see the hall of my ancestors.
If you wish to die, it will not be by my hand.
I do not speak of death, Eivor. I speak of life. Life and glory everlasting. I know I've been in a fog these last few weeks. I know I speak words you don't fully understand. But I only ask you trust me once more. On my final voyage back to Norway, to wish my father farewell and achieve my destiny.
Back to Norway? I need to discuss this with Ranvi.
If you must. I will await your answer down by the docks. Do not keep me waiting.
Good to see you.
I want to see the Alliance map. It may be time to return to Norway. Sigurd is eager to see his father and beyond that, I do not know.
I have heard ill news about Styrbjorn in the past year. If you go with care.
So back to Norway. Okay. Pledge to Hordafilk.
We will
This is
leave
going to be
now
interesting.
and return as soon as we're able.
Good. And be safe. Both of you.
Okay. So meet Sigurd at the docks. Alright, I don't know where this is going to take us. Although I should spend the extra couple of points I accumulated here. On what? Maybe... So we're at 385. 386. So we are at 386 power right now. We need to meet Sigurd at the docks to travel back to Norway. And we don't know what is going to happen from there. No clue. But something very strange is bound to happen. And I think we're a couple hours in. It's almost 8 o'clock. And before we kind of bring this arc to a start, maybe this is a good spot to kind of wrap up for now. because I have no idea what's going to happen next. I think it's decades since anybody had a 386. or better yet, a 286. I mean, we still have so much yet to do in England. Every one of these little tiny dots is something to explore and something to look at and something to see. And we've still got 2 out of the 3 sisters of Lyrion. We've got untold number of Drengr that might still be roaming the land. We've got the Zealots. We've got all of this stuff. But our story seems to be picking up pace, and possibly the story of the Ancients and the Order and the Hidden Ones may really be revealed at this point. So, for now, I'm Storm of Iron. This is my Assassin's Creed playthrough. Thank you, everyone who has jumped in for tonight. Thank you, everyone who has followed along, no matter where you picked up along the line. It's been great having you all watch and experience this with me, because as you see it is how I experience it, because I'm only playing when I'm streaming, and I'm not reading any guides, hints, or tips. And, yeah, we're going to keep going, and we'll see what happens maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. We'll go from there. Everybody, have a fantastic night. Enjoy. And if you haven't hit that follow button, hit that follow button. You can get notified every time I go live. Usually it's throughout the week, sometimes after 5, 6 o'clock Eastern time. But thank you again. I appreciate it. And everybody be good and take care.